Hi guys, welcome to the flight today as we're with the Pegasus Airlines flying the real world time and real world weather here down in Dalaman going to Izmir. We're going to be doing a lovely real world night flight with the 737-800 Pegasus Sunturk 472 which we're going to fly out of today. Out of Dalaman, making our way up to Izmir, Adnan. So we've got the GSX now loading the aircraft up. We're going to get inside, start the aircraft up, ready to go. We've got Istanbul Controller on, so I'm sure he'll guide us all the way through to our destination, and we'll be all ready and set to leave accordingly. So don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Thanks to everybody who's become a community member on this channel, and hopefully I can bring more content to you with the VATSIM flights coming now. So let's get inside, start the aircraft up, and get our flight plan all ready and set to go. Okay, so we've got the Istanbul control, which is all in. He's ready to go. Get some of our lighting in as well. So we'll get the one pump in for the APU, which is checked. We've got our logo and our wing lights on, whilst the first officer does his walk arounds. Get the fasten seatbelt signs on, and we'll test the flap settings. Get number 1 to nav and 2 for the IRS, and we'll test the flight update recorder, which is checked. Voice recorder can go on. We'll get the packs to auto, isolation valves are open, get the APU bleed on as well. We're looking today for a low altitude of flight level 240, and landing elevation when we come down into Izmir is going to be, for the arrival, we're taking the ILS Yankee for runway 34. So we're going to add Izmir to the arrival. Just check out the routing for Izmir when we come in. So for the ILS, it's going to be straight up to Izmir from the Izmir NDB, the Izmir VOR. Then we're going to go to Menderes, and then we backtrack up the runway from 4005 to 3006. So we're going to, we'll probably be vectored off, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. 364, so we'll leave it at 350, which should be fine for us as we now go into the FMC and get the aircraft fully set and ready to go. So we've got the Departure Airport, which we're leaving out of Dalaman, which is LTBS, so Lima Tango Bravo Sierra. From there we're going to go onto the left GP and punch that in. On for our routing, coming in, we've got the Izmir arrival for the ILS Yankee 34 right, which is going to be Lima Tango Bravo Juliet. Okay, which is checked. And we'll go into our departure and arrival routing.
I'm doing good.
So for the departure, we're leaving out of 01, which is on our flight plan. We're going to be taking the ERFES 1 uniform. Okay, which is in. From there we're going to take November 618. That's going to bring us down to Yo-Yo. Okay, from Yo-Yo we've got the Golf 68. That's going to go to OKESA. OKESA, sorry. Then from OKESA we've got the OKESA 1 Charlie. Coming in for the ILS Yankee for 34 right, and we're going to transition off. If we check on our arrival charts for the ERFES is coming in straight in for Izmir. Okay, which is checked, so activate that through. Go over to our perf, load the perf up. Get all the performance, got a cost index of 42, flight level 240. I don't know if you'll change that on the flight plan when we do request, but we'll soon find out anyway.
Thank you.
Dalaman's transition altitude is 130. Okay, we'll load the uplink, which is checked. Got a cost index of 42, going for 240, which is in. On for our top of climb winds. Top of climb for 24169 at 41. Okay, and that's going to give us our minus 40. Okay, which is checked. On for the takeoff. We do a takeoff and then go to climb 2. On for the centre of gravity. Going to go for a flaps 5 takeoff. Got 138, a 140 and a 149. So we'll bug 149 in. Okay, which is checked. Transition. Our initial's probably going to be 5,000, not too sure, but we'll leave that for now. Flight directors can now be switched on accordingly, which are set. Auto brakes will be RTO, auto throttle will be armed just before we're ready to leave. So we get all of our pumps on, yaw dampers, electric hydraulics, which are all on and checked. We're just waiting now for the final few passengers now, so I think they're all done, and we are then going to be ready to leave. So we'll put TRA on, so he can actually see us the whole way for Istanbul Control. We'll get our terrain on as well, even though we shouldn't, because we don't want to fry the staff down on the ground. But that should be us all ready and set to go. So he's just loading up the baggage. We'll clock into Istanbul Control. And we'll ask for our clearance and just do a quick radio check just to make sure that everything is on board accordingly. So we've got 132150. 132150 is in. That's to tell us now that boarding is complete, which is super duper today. And I'm sure the jetway is going to push back. So we're at stand 3-4 currently on our Navigraph charts. Istanbul Control, hello, Sunturk 472 radio check.
Last calling station.
Istanbul Control, Sunturk 472.
Sunturk 472, good evening sir, you're 5 and 5.
Thank you very much. So he is reading us 5x5. We are ready to pretty much get our clearance. So we may as well call him.
Speedbird 6701 ready, descent, flight level 200.
I'm ready to descend for all of them.
So we'll give Istanbul Control a ding, and we'll just make sure before we do go, see what the information is down for Dalaman just before we leave, so we can update that. Okay, information Charlie we've got on board for time being. Okay, so we'll call him in and we'll see exactly what he has to say. So let's just get our pen. Okay. Istanbul Control, good evening. Sunturk 472, type 738, stand 40 at Dalaman. We've got information Charlie on board and request IFR clearance to Izmir.
Sunturk 472, hello again sir, you are cleared to destination airport via ERFES 1 uniform departure, out of runway 01, squawk 6401, initially climb 11,000 feet.
Cleared by the ERFES 1 uniform departure, runway 01, climb the initial to 11,000, squawk 6401, Sunturk 472.
472, read tax correct, hold when ready for pushback and start on.
Calling ready for pushback, Sunturk 472. Okay, so he's all ready to go. I'm going to go for 11,000 feet. Which is checked, squawk 6401. And we are flying real time here, so we've got the real time all in. There's 6401 for the squawk, so that's all in and checked. We've got the TRA on so we can see us. And we are now pretty much ready to go. So I'm going to see if we are going to be ready for push. I'm going to see if we can get the pushback all cleared and ready to go. And if we can, that will be marvellous today, because we've got the chocks and everything all separated away. So I'm hoping today we can actually get ready to go.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
So we're ready for pushback. Hopefully everything moves out of the way and we're ready to go. So we're currently facing west at the moment, just off the westerly direction, as we're all set to leave. Everything's all in, anti-collision lights can now go on.
Departure checks completed, bypass pins inserted.
Okay, we just need to get the forward entry. I don't know why the forward entry is still sitting there open. Otherwise he is not going to allow us to leave. So there we go, there's forward entry closing. We should be asked in a second where we want to dissipate for. Sunset 472, request push and start.
472 push and start approved. 1015.
Push and start approved, QNH 1015, Sunset 472. Okay, so we are ready for pushback now. We've got QNH 1015, which we'll just shove in, if we can get that right in. There we go, 1015, which is all checked and set. Electrics, which are going to be fine. We're going for a 01 arrival. It's quite dark here, so we're going to be going up the back end, all the way up the other end of the airport. There, let's have a look at the taxi lines, which are all just here. Okay. And we'll push back about there.
Release parking brakes, please.
Okay. Parking brakes released.
Release parking brakes, please.
Okay, let's hope these work. There we go, parking brakes are
Release
released.
parking brakes, please.
Don't know why he always acts up on the pushback.
Clear ILS approach runway 35 right, report established.
Now we should start the Colville. Chucks can be removed, probably because the tucks are off. But we'll get him in. Standard left, turn the nose to the left, and we can start it up. So it's a shame that it does mess up all the time.
We've been cleared for pushback and start. They want the tail to our right. Copy that, ready to push. Tail to the right. Parking brakes released, please.
Okay, parking brakes released, which they already are. Packs are off,
Number
AP's open.
738, Juliet Papa, proceed direct, OKESA.
Proceed direct to OKESA for number 738, Juliet Papa.
Brakes released, here we go.
Okay, so we'll go for engine number 2 now. Start valves open. N2 slowly increasing. At 25% we'll inject fuel and we'll see the EGT come to life. So 25% now, number 2 can come in.
Spirit 987, good evening, sir. Identified. Proceed direct, Dramo, Delta Romeo, Alpha Mike Oscar. Cleared, Dramo, 2 Alpha, expect ILS X-ray, runway 35 right. Affirm, sir. Descent flight level 200.
Okay, so we're going for engine number 1. Okay, we just checked and set.
Pushback complete. Parking brake set.
Okay, set the parking brake.
Brake set.
Okay, brakes are set. 23, 24, 25, and number 1's now coming in.
Steering pin is pulled. Watch for the salute and release from guidance on your right. Have a good flight.
See you soon, bye bye. So as you imagine, we're going to go from Echo, the Echo hold for 01 via Charlie 1 and then Foxtrot.
Seabird 670, descent 3,600 feet via star.
Descend 3,600 via the stars, speedbird 670.
And QNH in Bodrum 1015, sir.
Okay,
QNH
number 2 switch over.
speedbird 60,
Start switches are now
670.
over. Propeats can now go on, which I checked. Switch over to Gens 1 and 2. Go over to Gen 1, which is also checked and set. Packs can go to auto. Isolation valve can go to auto. Bleeds with the APU bleed can go off. And we can switch that off. Engine start switches are continuous. Ding the cabin. And we are now ready to leave. So, unable to, not 40 knots, that's fine. We're just going to come out how we need. We'll come out on our own accord, which would be fine for us. So we're looking Charlie 1 Foxtrot, and then
Speedbird 987, proceed direct Imran.
Okay, so we'll just wait for him to say that again, and then we'll tune in and ask for taxi. Sunset 472, we're ready for taxi.
Sunset 472, taxi to holding point runway 01 via Bravo, Foxtrot and Echo, report ready for departure.
Okay. Taxi to holding point 01 by Bravo, Foxtrot and Echo, and report when we're ready for takeoff. Sunset 472. Okay, so that's us, Bravo, Foxtrot and Echo. So we are ready to go, pretty much. So we're going to take the next left.
Papa, wind is 340
Take a right,
degrees,
straight down Foxtrot, and then straight to the end of the runway. So we can get our runway turn-off lights on, taxis, ding the cabin as we are now ready to go. And that is us ready to leave. So we are coming out on Bravo, which is going to be right next to us, directly in front. So release the parking brakes. The tags on. LNAV, which can go on currently. We can now taxi on up through to Bravo.
Turkish 2 Juliet Papa after landing contact Istanbul ground frequency 124.725.
Okay, Bravo's right here. And we'll take a right onto Foxtrot all the way to the end for Echo, and that's us all ready and set to go on the departure.
Turkish 90248, heavy reactionlar F515.
Okay, we take a left now.
90248 heavy, you're clear to destination airport via Roksuk 3 Juliet departure out of runway 06, squawk 6413, initial climb 7,000 feet.
Okay, so we're going to taxi all the way down Foxtrot, and then we'll get down to Echo.
90248 heavy, readback is correct, call for pushing us faster.
Okay, I'm going to turn down some of these lights just a little bit. So PFD's quite bright. Okay, we'll drop our flaps 5, which is checked, and center of gravity 551. Okay, 551, which is checked. As we leave a wet and windy Dalaman. So we're going up to 11,000 feet. Transition levels 130. So it should be a very nice departure.
Speedbird 987, descent 3000 feet via start QNH 1015.
So before takeoff check, there's flaps 5, which is set, green light, auto brake set to RTO, which is set, air nav's engaged, 11,070 MCP altitude, packs auto bleeds are on, engine start switches are continuous, cabin has been notified, and we are almost ready to go as we just taxi up to the end of Foxtrot, on to then Echo. So all traffic's on. Hopefully we don't get the burnout like we did with the thrust. I'm going to keep VNAV off for the time being.
Speedbird 670 via OKESA, you're cleared OKESA 1 Foxtrot arrival, sir.
Via OKESA cleared the OKESA 1 Foxtrot arrival 100 left, speedbird 670.
Holding point Echo is going to be the last left. So how lovely, Pegasus. I do like Pegasus. Pegasus is a nice airline.
November 738 Juliet, Papa, when ready, descent flight level 120.
We're only going to flight level 240,
we are ready now,
so it's not going to be very high at all.
Descent to flight level 120, November 738 Juliet, Papa.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can go max at 240 on the departure. Obviously it's telling us that we can't, so we can go for 210, as it's only going to be max. 210 should just be after flaps up, so that should be nice. That'll be able to do it now. We'll bug up to our flaps up speed, then hit the VNAV path. Echo's all the way at the end. Okay, so we are pretty much here now. We've done all of our checks. We are ready to go. We've got 011 set on the MCP track, and here is Echo coming up right at the very end before it turns off. Okay, so here's the Echo hold.
Bye.
Okay, so we'll just hold short here, just in case there is any other traffic. Okay, so we're holding Sunset 472, holding short of Echo, request takeoff clearance.
Sunset 472, wind is 080 degrees, 8 Mach, runway 01 clear for takeoff.
Runway 01 clear for takeoff, Sunset 472. So we're ready to go now, we'll power on up. As we line up onto the runway, see the strobes flashing on the back side of the left wing. Okay, so cleared for takeoff. So we got our landing lights on, and we are all ready and set to go. So power up to 50%, push forward on the column. Stabilized and toga.
Airspeed alive.
Check.
Speedbird 670 via OTPEF, you are cleared ILS Zulu.
Check, throttle
Runway
hold.
10 left, report when localized.
100 check, neutral.
Speedbird cleared ILS Zulu 10 left, report established. Speedbird
Rotate.
E2. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Okay, 400. LNAV's engaged. Autopilot A is on. Go into that left-hand turn. Sunset 472, passing 1000 for 11,000.
Identified, sir. Continue. Climb flight level 240 and restricted.
Climb flight level 240 on the Sunturk 472. Okay, it's a 240. I don't know why the engines keep powering back like that for. It's only when I'm connected to a V-pilot it does that. I'm not sure why.
November 738 Juliet Papa.
So 24.
Descent 3,600 feet via Star.
Okay, 20, landing lights, landing gears up and off.
3000 feet via
Check,
Star
level
for
change
November
of LNAV.
738 Juliet
Pass
Papa.
through the star, we'll go to LNAV and V now, keep the speed window open. Go up for 240 max on the speed.
738 Juliet Papa, you are cleared. OKESA
Flaps
1
one.
Foxtrot arrival for runway 10 left.
Left for OKESA,
Flaps up,
one
check.
Foxtrot arrival for
Let's
runway
break into left-hand turn now onto 333.
Juliet Papa.
Okay, which is checked. Okay, as we say now bye-bye to a lovely Dalaman. So we're holding 240 now for times being max 240 out on the climb. As we're climbing quite rapidly now for the ERFES. Max 240, we've left the Bravo Sierra 301 now as we head out.
Speedbird 987 via Imran transition, you are cleared ILS X-ray runway 35 right.
Okay,
Report when
250
established localized.
Just checked, runway tunnel flights, landing can all go off. Engine anti-ice can go on now, under 10 degrees.
Negative, sir. Cleared ILS X-ray runway 35 right via Imran transition. Report when localizer established.
Okay, passing through 7005, flight level 240, transition will be 130.
Air France 566, you are leaving my airspace. Montreal Unicom 122 decimate. Have a nice flight, sir. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot for the direct.
There we go.
Unicom 122.
Forgot to have the auto throttle on.
Bye-bye.
So I don't know why this aircraft's doing all funky things. It's with the V-pilot that's engaged. It's doing some really crazy things right now. I'm not too sure why it's doing it. Like it's doing some really funky stuff. So
Stand by shortly, akşamlar.
with the V-pilot, the engines sort of flame out for some reason.
70 confirm localizer established.
Okay, there's 9,000, 10,000 landing lights can now go off, which are checked.
Speedbird
We need to get rid of
670.
that speed. We'll get the VNAV in now.
Go ahead, Speedbird 670.
So I don't know why it's...
Confirm localizer established.
Localizer established, Speedbird 670, my apologies.
Speedbird 670, wind is 130 degrees, 4 knots, runway 10 left, please land.
Clear time 10 left, Speedbird 670.
Okay, there's our speed passing through 10,000, transition is
Turkish 3
13.
Zulu Zulu, ready to copy. Turkish 3 Zulu Zulu, you are clear to destination airport via Roksuk 3 Juliet, out of runway 06, squawk 6423, initially climb 7,000 feet.
Okay, after takeoff checklist, gearing up and off, no lights, flaps are up, no lights, auto brake is up and out, landing lights are all off, engine start switches are continuously off now, packs are auto, bleeds are on, cabin has been released,
3 Zulu Zulu, read
and
back,
engine
correct, call
ice is
for
on.
push-out, that's sir.
As past 10,000 now, flight level 240.
Suntrip 472, proceed direct, Aydın. Alpha Yankee Delta India November.
See the red eyes and Sunturk 472.
472, expect radar vectors ILS approach runway 34 right.
Expect vectors 34 right, Sunturk 472. Okay, so we're going to expect the vectors going straight to Adnan. I'm not sure why the throttles keep doing this. It's only when we're connected to VPilot, so
approved
I hope that does sort of stop its, sort itself out. It's not really practical for some reason. I don't know why the 737 keeps doing that. So we are coming in, we've got the vectors coming in as well for the 3-2. As you say, we've got the message coming up overboard. But I'm not too sure why that's doing that. That is a very strange thing, and it only does it with VATSIM. So I'm just a little bit curious as to why. So switch over the QNHs now, which is standard 1013, passing through flight level 138. We're up at our cruise, which we're going to leave in. Target is 179 on the mark, flight level 240. We've got the Izmir VOR, and then we've got Menderes. We're going to be vectored in anyway, so we can just see exactly. Izmir is 1137. Okay, that will come up. There's Izmir, and Izmir is currently 104 nautical miles, so it's not very far at all. Cabin's been released, engine anti-ice switch is on, and we're going to get vectors in for runway 34 on the arrival. We're going to be 34 right, so let's set up the ILS frequencies. We've got 343 for 110.3, so we'll get 343 in, okay, which is checked. 343 110.3.
Zulu push and start approach, make short pushback, do not block traffic, QNH 1015.
Okay, 110.3, which is checked in for the India Mike Echo November. Minimum's coming in for the Cat 1 ILS. Come down 4 degrees, 590. That is 590 set for a decision altitude of 226. We've got 364 holding down onto the Airbus elevation. Got the Casa 1 Charlie for the ILS Yankee 34. Take a little look outside as we now fly overhead.
Anlaşıldı efendim. Romeo'yu bloklamayacak şekilde push ve serbestsiniz.
So we're going to get vectors when we do come across. So he's going to basically direct us down to the localizer, and then we can come in. We can actually check and have a look at our. We can have a look at our parking stands for the arrival.
47 to maintain flight level 200.
Maintain flight level 200. Sunturk 472.
472, is it suitable for you to continue 200 because you are going to descend very shortly?
Yeah, 200 will be fine for us, Sunturk 472.
Gotcha.
Okay, so we'll keep little change for 200. So obviously there's our top of climb and descent right there, so it would make sense for us to be
9248, follow the traffic, company traffic Airbus 320. Continue taxi via Romeo and Delta and Juliet. Report ready for departure.
So yeah, as we can see, 200 and 240 we're doing right there by the top of descent. So it's correct to be down for 200, which is checked, as we're literally probably right near the airport now.
No sir, he's extending his pushback until not blocking Romeo, so you can continue after Romeo taxiway is free.
Okay, we're probably going to come off at Mike. That'll lead us onto the back end. of the airport.
November 738 Juliet Papa via Otfer, you are cleared. ILS Zulu runway 10 left, report when established.
Via Optiv, cleared for ILS approach Zulu runway 10 left, and will carry when established November 738 Juliet Papa.
Oh, lovely views now. Live weather, and we're using the live time as well, so currently it's coming about 1 o'clock in the morning currently as this is being flown. Engine anti-ice is on now, -7, as we're now just following in, waiting for the vectors to come in from Istanbul Control. It'll be the ILS Yankee 34 right when we do come in. About Mach decimal 650. As we come in nice and calm, we're only 72 nautical miles, 56 from Aden, and then Aden is where we come in for the approach.
Stand by short to brake brakes, Santuk 472 descent 4,000 feet, QNH is 1014.
Send 4,000 feet, QNH 1014, Sunset 472.
Anchor control November 738 Juliet Papa, fully established on localizer for runway 10 left.
November 738 Juliet Papa, wind is 130 degrees 4 knots, runway 10 left, clear to land.
Clear to land runway 10 left, November 738 Juliet Papa.
Turkish City Zulu Zulu taxi holding point runway 06 via Romeo, Delta and Juliet reported for departure.
Okay, Glen Brumley, we're ready to go down. So down to 4,000 feet. QNH is going to be 1014, which we've already got set on board. Engine anti-ice, which is on and checked. Going to be vectored around. I was just looking at the plan before we was called in. So we're going to be vectored, so that should be quite nice. So when we come in, we're going to be vectored right around. So we don't need to worry too much about the flight plan as of such. Descend to flight level 17. Transition's going to be today as we ride into Izmir. Transition's 110. Okay, scoured at 3,000. ILS Yankee with 34 right, which we've got set in. 1014, which is checked, scoured at 10,000 as well.
Niner 248, wind is 070 degrees, 6 knots, runway 06, clear for takeoff.
Okay, QNH, which we need to put in, which is going to be for 110. Okay, 4,000. That'll get rid of the
Niner
QNH.
248, mod Charles, please.
Transition level 110.
Thank you.
So as we come down into lovely Izmir, coming through 15,009, can slow speed down as well, open up the speed brakes. And down to 265. Probably vector us around, keep level changing. It's only going to level us off slightly just until we slow down to 265. Then that'll be us all the way down as we're going to start slowing through 250.
Confirm localizer established.
Can switch over the ILS frequencies now, 110.3.
Localizer established.
Yeah, we continue the descent down now.
987, wind is 340 degrees, 8 knots, runway 35 right, clear to land.
Clear to and 35 right, good night, nothing much.
There we're going down to 4,000 feet. Get a flight recorder replay system in. Speed brakes are currently open. Switch them off now. Okay, which can be armed. Coming in for the approach on our speeds, progress 57 to 55, which is 0.2, so 65.7. And we're using a flaps 30, 149 plus 5, as the wind's currently sitting down in Izmir. Our variable at 02, so winds are calm at the moment coming in, which shouldn't be a problem for us. Pass through 13,004. 265, which is in 312. Still 20 miles, it'll probably vector us all the way round, which I could probably imagine. Coming down
9248, identified, climb flight level 330 unrestricted.
Climb 330 unrestricted, Turkish 9248.
As we come over lovely Izmir. Probably going to get vectors round in like a circle, I should imagine, for the approach. For the approach chalice, speed brakes armed, course to 74343, we've got the 110.3, which is in for the ILS frequency.
Please line up runway 06 and hold for separation, sir.
Auto brake number 3, which is going to come in, which will be checked.
Sound 472, with present heading you are cleared, ILS runway 34 right, report when established.
Clear present heading runway 34 right, report when established, Sunset 472.
472 and expedite descent for not overshoot.
Okay. Expedite descent, Sunset 472. Okay, so we've got the speed brakes in now. Currently coming down about 1800. I'm going to slow the aircraft down as well.
9248, proceed direct Airbus.
Proceed direct Airbus 9248.
Okay, QNH is 1014. Need to get the aircraft down, probably going to need vectoring. Passing 10,000 now, landing lights, runway turn off, which is all in. Could slow the aircraft up a little bit, but we're probably going to overshoot. So we're just slowly slowing down now to 25. Once we get down to near 4,000, we should be
Turkish Zulu wind is 070 degrees 6 knots, runway 06, clear for takeoff.
So there we are right there. There's the arrival as we come in. 257, coming down at 1800 feet per minute, we should be okay. And there's the localizer, which is going to be checked in. We'll activate the localizer, and that should be us A-OK. We're coming in pretty hot, we've got to keep it coming in hot, otherwise we're not going to make it down. So we've got an unrestricted on the speed, we'll save for now. Passing through 8,003, I want to make it down for 4,000, he'll be okay with us going a little bit over as we're coming down now. We're making it down for 4,000 feet. Localizers in, we'll quickly switch the aircraft up. Under 250 we can open up the flaps with speed brakes, and then under 210 we can do flaps 10. Okay, so I'm going to open flaps 5.
3000, identified, climb flight level 310 unrestricted.
That slows down just a little bit more. Okay, flaps 1, which is in, landing lights, etc. Engine start switch, you can go to continuous. Seatbelt signs are on. Can turn off the continuous.
Maintain control number 738, Juliet Papa, sorry sir, I lost my internet connection. Located currently at Delta and holding request practice.
Okay, flaps 5, the speed brake's open now, we are starting to slow
November
down.
738, Juliet Papa. Welcome to Milas. Continue taxi over Charlie. You can cross runway 10 right and taxi to gate of your choice.
Taxi to gate of choice.
Okay, so it's going to be a hot one.
Right, via Charlie.
We're just coming down through 5006.
9258. Go ahead, sir.
Speedbird Menderes 7, runway gate.
Müsaadeniz var mı 3-4 dakika?
Okay, we've got a close
Uygundur
open.
efendim. Dönüşte ikaz edin.
Çok teşekkürler. 9248.
Okay, speed break can now come
Speedbird
in.
Niner
Yeah, just
87.
check,
You
flaps
can
in.
cross runway 35 right. And taxi to gate of your choice. Welcome to Istanbul.
Okay, we'll start slowing down as
Thank
it
you very much
picks
for
up.
Speedbird Menderes 7.
Sunset 472, established on localizer for 34 right.
Santi 472, wind is calm, clear to land runway 34 right.
Clear to land runway 34 right, Sunset 472. Okay, so we're going to level off now for 4000 as the glide slope comes back.
Ankara Control, Ryanair
So now we'll just dip under, it's a little bit fast on the approach.
370 inbound ADS.
Not too much to worry about though, as we are fully set and ready to go in.
Stand by shortly. Turkish 3 Zulu Zulu. Proceed direct to Airbus.
Okay, so we are ready now.
Turkish 3 Zulu Zulu.
Going to get the fix in for the arrival, which is LTBJ. Got a 5 mile fix, so we are just done for that.
Ankara, iyi geceler. This is Turkish 8 Tango Papa, radio check please.
Okay, there's a single channel now. Glide slope's down.
Ryanair 586.
Still currently 11.2 nautical miles from the ILS, so not going to slow down anymore.
370, proceed direct to Benin.
Okay, so we are now ready for the approach.
Direct Benin for Ryanair
So on the
5866.
landing checklist,
Affirm.
we'll make sure that we get flaps 15 down, gear down, green light before we do the approach
Calling
checklist.
station 8 Tango Papa.
This is Turkish 8 Tango Papa. We are in Foxtrot 17 and we are 83, correction, Boeing 737, requesting
Okay,
our
flaps 15, gear down.
airport please.
Going to hear the throttles just fall up a little bit to compensate for the flaps 15, which
8
is
Tango
checked.
Papa, hello sir, you're clear to destination airport. Via
Yeah, go around
Osman for
altitude
Echo,
4005.
out of runway 36,
Yeah, just
squawk
checked.
6425,
Basically gonna come back to the
initially climb
Menderes.
8000 feet.
Okay,
Okay, we are clear to destination Osman for
flaps
Echo,
30.
departure runway 36, squawk 6425, initial 8000, 8 Tango Papa.
8 Tango Papa, redirect is correct, call for push answer.
2500.
hey, 2500 checked. So we slowed down just in time. Managed to descend the aircraft before we overshoot. Flaps 30 minutes engaged, so landing checklist.
Turkish 3 Zulu Zulu, continue climb flight level 350.
Okay, so we do landing checklist, got gear down 3 green, flaps 30 set, green light, order brake set for number 3. Landing lights, runway turn off lights are all on, engine start switch continuous, packs are auto, bleeds are on, and we are established on the single channel, clear to land with clearance from control. So we are ready now for the approach. There's the outer marker coming in. We're looking to come off at Foxtrot. And Foxtrot is going to be down at the end, looking to come off at Mike, which is right at the end. So I'll probably leave it auto brake number 2. Actually we'll take auto brake number 3 because we are coming in at 154. So coming in a little hot and heavy. Okay, and then that'll be us all set to come in. We literally can come off at Foxtrot and come straight through. So Mike, then straight over 34 left, so we'll hold short.
1000.
Check.
Ankara akşamlar Turkish 8 Juliet Romeo radyo çekiyoruz.
8 Juliet Romeo, you're 5 and 5.
Okay, autopilot and autopilot
Thank
is
you.
disconnected.
Noise 8 information on board Turkish 8 to destination.
Clear to destination airport via Vaden for Delta departure, out of runway 35 left. Fox 6430, initial climb 5000 feet.
Okay, destination, but then for Delta departure runway using 35 left, squawk 6430, initial climb 5000 feet, Turkish 6, correction, Turkish 8 Juliet Romeo.
8 Juliet Romeo, read back is correct, call for push and start.
Thank you.
Continue. A bit of wind.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Okay, speed brakes are up. And reversers are active. Push forward on the column.
Ankara merhabalar tekrardan.
Decel.
Tango Papa requesting pushback.
8 Tango Papa push and start approach, QNH
Reversers can be
1016.
stowed.
1016 pushback is
Manual
approved,
braking.
Turkish 8 Tango Papa.
Okay, as we now ready now, all the brakes are disarmed. Okay, and we'll come off at the end.
I'm back 90248, thank you very much.
Welcome back, sir.
Okay, so we'll just cross in, slowly slow the aircraft down now to a slow stand. Okay, we are on parking stands, we are on mic. Okay, so we're on mic. Sunset 472, just cross it on mic, request taxi to stand.
472, welcome to Menderes. You can taxi to get over your choice, sir. Good night.
Thank you very much, taxi to stand of choice, Sunset 472. Okay, so we're just going to taxi off now as we've got an active runway just here.
Ankara Control, November 738, Juliet Papa. Thank you so much, sir, and request flight plan cancellation, and have a great night.
November 738, Juliet Papa. Good night, sir. See you around. Goodbye.
Thank you, sir, and see you. Have a great night.
Okay, so
You too,
shuttle
sir.
turned off, engine start switch is normal, landing lights which can all go off, APU now after 2 minutes after touchdown in the cabin, and we can now taxi to a stand of our choice, just coming through off of Foxtrot now.
We are ready for pushback and start at Turkish 8 Juliet Romeo.
8 Juliet Romeo, push and start approach, QNH 1016.
1016, pushback and start at Airport Turkish 8 Juliet Romeo. Thank you.
8 Juliet Romeo, there is an incoming traffic Airbus 320 from Echo 8. Just be cautious.
Roger, thank you.
Okay, so we're going to park up to a stand of our choice. It should be quite good, so we'll see if we can get GSX in just to get us down, and we'll see if we can get a parking stand there, if it will load up. Oh, I don't think it is going to load up, but either way, that was a lovely flight this evening, as we're going to roll in on board to stand. So I think what we'll do is we'll take stand 3-2. Okay, I'm not sure why the follow me car's out. Okay, and we're riding on stand. So what a lovely flight today with the Istanbul Controller. Great ATC service from him. I'll definitely say bye bye to him as well. This is very nice tonight to fly with him.
Ankara Turkish 6 Bravo Quebec, iyi geceler tekrardan. Inbound Relax 350.
6 Bravo Quebec identified, iyi geceler. Clear to relax to Alpha, expect ILS X-ray runway 35 right.
ILS X-ray 35 right and relax to Alpha, Turkish 6 Bravo Quebec.
6 Bravo Quebec, descent flight level 250.
Okay, put stand on, everything else.
Descending 250, Turkish 6 Bravo Quebec.
We'll switch over the APU. So, we are now all ready to go. I'm going to show you the flight recorder replay system, guys. What an absolutely lovely flight that was this evening. Sunset 472, thanks for your services tonight, I had great fun. Take care, bye-bye.
Sunset 472, welcome to Menderes again. It was a pleasure for me, sir. See you and goodbye. Good night.
Hey, what a lovely man. So I'm going to take you into the flight replay system now. Just disconnect off of VATSIM. So don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Next time we do a VATSIM flight, I'll leave it on the community channel so you guys can actually see it as well. And we can all go for a flight down to somewhere lovely with these great ATC controllers. Great guy tonight. It was actually a lovely guy to fly with. So I'll leave you with the landed cinematics. Don't forget to like and subscribe again, guys. Sorry for saying it. And I'll see you again for the next April flight. Take care. Bye-bye.